I feel weird. And I feel like I say that every time I just push the button to record, but I do feel weird. And it's been like that for the majority of my life now. As I said in my last video, I'm gonna turn 20 in like 2 to 3 months. And I don't know how I feel about it. That's the thing. Aging and the act of growing up has always been something very foreign to me and very scary. I don't want to grow up. And even more, I don't want to age. I don't want to be old. I don't want to die. And even more, the thought of aging and see physically and mentally my body and my mind decay is just a process that I really hate to think about. But I can't avoid it either. And it's even more scary to me than dying in itself. I'm scared to die. Everyone's scared to die. And if someone tells you that he's not scared to die, that person is a freaking liar, because we're all scared to die. It's like into the human brain that we are scared to die. That's the way it works. I'm sorry, I'm on my computer at the same time as I'm right there. But growing up, in my mind, and I know it's not right, and I know it's not true, but in my head, growing up is kind of giving up on the fact that I don't want to age. It's like letting myself age, if you know what I mean. And I don't want to age. I don't want to be old. And a lot of people will tell you that it's all in the head, that if you like think like a 20-year-old, even when you're 40, then you're gonna stay 20, if you know what I mean. But I don't think it really works that way. I think even in your head, if you are 20, like I see my parents, they're freaking cool parents, dude. Like my mom, even though she is like, how much is she? I think she is gonna turn 45. Yeah, I think she's gonna turn 45 or 46. I'm a bad daughter, I know. But yeah, she's in her 40s, and yet she still thinks as if she was like 20, and sometimes she forgets that she forgets. She doesn't forget, but like she acts as if she's 20 and maybe regret it the next day, you know. Like when it comes to staying up all night and partying and all that shit, like my parents sometimes forget that they don't have the body of a 20-year-old. And the fact that your body is still gonna like make you remember that you're aging, even though in your head you're still gonna stay young and fresh and all that shit. It's scary to me, and I really hate it. And that's why I'm really scared to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm scared to be independent. I'm scared to work. I'm scared to start driving. I'm scared of all that adult shit life. I'm scared to be an adult because I don't know. It's probably not aging. Like, it can be a part of it, but it's probably not gonna be all about aging, you know? There needs to be something more for me to be that scared of, like acting and growing up. But I don't really know what. And this is why sometimes I think I need to go back and see a psychologist or a therapist or someone, um, because I can't figure out this shit by myself. I'm scared of so many things in my life, and I need support to do so many things that for other people might seem normal. For example, answer a phone call, or send an email, or like, I don't know, go to the post office, uh, receive a package, open the door to a stranger, like see why that person's here. All those kind of things, they're very small. I have freaking anxiety over that because, I don't know, scares the shit out of me. I swear a lot in this video. I was feeling like talking because I just finished watching Savannah Brown's last video. And if you have not seen it, I recommend you checking it out because everything I'm trying to say in most of my videos is basically resumed in this little, it's not little, it's like 20 minutes, but 20 minutes, 20 minutes, but in this video, in this single video, everything I'm trying to translate from my brain into words is in this video, and it's really like, it made me cry because everything I was trying to say, everything I was trying to put out was in there. And it felt weird to see in the comments that so many people feel the same way. And it felt kinda sad too, like, if you think about it, why are we like this? It feels weird. It feels really weird. I can't really explain it. I can't explain it. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like talking for a bit, but I don't really know what to talk about either. I'm trying to look for some. Hi. I just noticed I was this close. Sorry. Um, I'm trying to look for some like universities, college, all that shit that I could like maybe go to. I don't know. I don't know. It just So yeah, I'm trying to look for that. But it's hard because of just what I said before. Like, acting is growing up, and growing up is aging, and aging is dying. It's not. Just it's just what my brain is telling me that it's not. I have a pimple right there. Hi. Whatever. I'm sorry. The videos I post lately are not that interesting. Neither are they very helpful or very optimistic. I'm just in that mood lately, you know? To be honest, I'm joking and thinking a lot and talking a lot, but I'm very depressed and I'm scared. But what can I do? Someday I'm gonna be moving out, and someday I'm gonna be going to study, and someday I'm gonna be living on my own again, and better mentally, hopefully. Or at least I hope so. In my last video, I said I didn't know if I was gonna be okay, but now that I know that there are people who are thinking and feeling the same way as I do, and that are doing okay, I'm kinda relieved in a way, if it makes any sense. I'm kinda feeling like I can be hopeful again, but it's hard for me to be hopeful. Because I still feel like this means nothing. We're here for nothing. Nothing's fair, and nothing's easy, and nothing makes sense, and all I'm saying right there, you're hearing it for like 10 minutes maybe, but it's all going like through my head all day and all night, and I sleep very bad because of it. I don't really know why I feel the need to post that or talk about that, because it feels like nothing means anything. And so why should I post this? Why should I like say what I think when I'm depressed? Because like it's probably gonna change, and I don't know. I still think that one of the biggest, worst concerns about youth right now, and the people born in like the 90s and then 20s, 20s, 90s, and then the 20th century. What am I saying? 21st century. I can't count anymore. But those people, basically. The worst, like, thing happening in this generation, basically, is loneliness. Everyone feels lonely and sad and depressed, I feel. Like, rare are the people who are truly happy and who are truly, like, knowing. No one knows what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. And I feel like everyone thinks they're so lonely and alone in those thoughts. Maybe that's why I'm sending like this video up on the internet. Maybe this is because I want someone who thinks like me to find this video and to feel a bit less lonely. Maybe that's why. If I'm talking weird or if my voice sounds weird, that's because I'm sick. Everything's coming all at once, as if it wasn't enough. But I feel like this time is kind of hard for everyone lately. Like, maybe it's Mercury retrograde or something, I don't know. But I feel like nobody is really like enjoying this beginning of 2020. Everyone's kind of feeling shitty. Everyone's kind of losing some shit. Yeah. Some of you might say that I should feel more grateful. I am grateful. Sometimes I forget to be grateful, but I feel like everyone forgets to be grateful at some point. But like, I do feel grateful towards my parents, towards the fact that I have a roof above my head again, I have food, I have water, I am alive. I am grateful for that. I have amazing friends. I have a wonderful boyfriend right now. I am grateful for that. I even sometimes don't feel like I deserve all this. But strangely, even all those little things, or they're not little, they're just needs. Everyone needs love and food and water and a bed, you know. Everyone should have that. But even when I remember that I have those things in my life, I still feel so fucking depressed. I guess it's just a bad time. I hope it's not gonna stay like that, because if I feel shitty like that for the rest of my life, it's not gonna be good, you know? Like, I'm not gonna rant any longer, because yesterday's video was already very long and it was ranting and crying and all that, and I just don't want to cry or rant on the same things that I said yesterday, because that's not the kind of content I want to do. But again, what content do I want to do? I'm thinking a lot about my life and what I want to do and the purpose and all that, and the fact that I can't find anything really is a bit scary, but hopefully I'm gonna get through it. I'm really sorry. Why am I apologizing? Why am I saying sorry? I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I said it again. I just don't know what to say right now. Anyways, this is it. No more talking. I'm gonna leave. This wasn't something I'm proud of. I just need to talk to someone about things, because I just don't feel like I want to bother anyone I love with the thoughts that I have, because it's just weird to talk about that shit. And one thing that I recently have been discovering, not really like, not recently, it's been a long time actually, but I remember this shit exists right now, is that when you talk about someone about how bad you feel, or how depressed you are, they feel responsible for it. And so they say they're sorry, or they say they pity you, or they feel responsible for you feeling bad. And it's not what I want. It's not, I don't think that's anyone. Nobody is depressed because of a person in particular, I think. If you have depression, you have depression because your brain works like this. You aren't depressed because one person said something bad. Nobody said something bad. I'm rambling again. Okay. Anyways, bye. Take care of yourselves. Sorry for this shitty video.